Welcome to MHRC. It's Mike, and I think I'm ready to do a review on the little FrSky Taranis X-Lite. I've been using it for a little bit over a week, been getting a lot of flights inside with the UR65 and also outside with that and some other quads, and I think I'm ready to form an opinion and decide if I'm going to continue using it over the X7. And yes, I think I will keep using it over the X7. There are a lot of things I like about it, and I'm going to go over the things I like and also the things I don't like and a few little nitpicks. But let's get started with the main thing I like, and it's the most obvious thing about this, and that's the form factor and the shape and the comfort is really top-notch, really nice design, up to, modern design. If you're a thumber, the shape is ideal, although I think you can also fly it with different pinching styles. But I think for a thumber, it's perfect. It took me a little while to get used to it. The first few flights were a mess. My little quad, that was one of the great things about this, actually, was being able to test this out inside and just getting a feel for it. And my first few flights, it was all over the place. I was overcompensating, trying to get used to this, the little sticks and the size and everything. But after a few flights, it was starting to calm down. And then after a few days, I felt totally comfortable with this. I had made, I think, a complete transition. And let's see, these gimbals are nice. You can change the mode from the outside, and they just have a very good, nice smooth feeling. They're Hall effect, so they should last for a while. It's nice that it has these sliders, so you can pretty much fly an ARC with this if you want to. Interface is easy to navigate with this little joystick. And also I like that it has an external module, so you can put in different protocols or long range if you're interested in doing that. Speaking of RF, it's the internal antenna. It works great, also keeps it nice and clean when you want to pack it away. And I haven't had any RF issues compared to the X7, and from what I can tell, other people haven't been having range issues with this at all, so that seems very good. Also, it's a small thing, but the little vibration motor in here feels nice. It doesn't feel cheap and buzzy, has a nice kind of damped feeling, so I like that. Also, I think it's priced pretty well at about $120, although you will have to source your own battery, so factor in another maybe 30 bucks for the battery and the charger, because you probably won't have the 18500 type cells that go in here. So let's say about $150, but has the nice type gimbal, so I think the price is pretty good. And now a few of my dislikes. One of them is that you cannot adjust the stick tension. Even if you take it apart and get inside, there's no way to make the sticks any looser or make the tension any higher. You can make the throttle stick stiffer, but you can't increase the stick tension, so that's something they could maybe add in a Pro version or in some kind of an update. And another thing they could do in an update or a Pro version is include USB charging, because like I said, you have to get your own batteries for this and a charger, but it would be nice if you could just put the batteries in and have just micro USB charging, but it doesn't currently have the circuitry for that, so that's something they could add in the future. That would be kind of nice. And also, I wish there was a way to attach a neck strap to it. And I know you can buy a bracket, a little plastic bracket, to go around it so you can attach a neck strap, but that's not the most, not really the most elegant solution. So I wish it had a neck strap attachment, because without a neck strap, you just have to kind of put it down and pick it up at the field, and it'd be nice if you could just keep it hanging around your neck or something. Especially as light as it is, it wouldn't be nearly as heavy as a big X7. And then one final small thing is, I'm wondering how this satin finish is going to wear over time. If it starts to wear off in patches, that's not going to look very good. So we'll see how that does. I wouldn't have minded if the front was just this regular hard plastic like this. I mean, it's good enough for Futaba T6. We'll see. Hopefully that holds up well. But I can imagine some people are just not going to want to give up, this level of travel, in this size. Or if you're a racer or flying at some really high level and you feel like you need all this travel, I get that, because you're just not going to get that with this, no matter how tall you make these sticks. I find I didn't need it. I was just as happy to fly with this, just as comfortable, and after a few days, I don't think my flying was any different with this as compared to this, so for that reason, I'll definitely keep flying it. Very happy to do so, and hope this review is helpful. If you have any questions or comments or other things you want me to talk about regarding this radio, please leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.